by the intense heat produced from the head of Hiranyakashipu. So, this verse also teaches us that we are eternal, but we have to die at the end of our lifespan. And again, we are reborn. So we don't, Atma never dies. The body dies, but the Atma lives on. So, Krishna, he never forgets. He always stays the same eternally. But we are jivas, so we are subject to dying, reborn, rebirth, and each birth we generally forget what happened in the birth before. So, you see how much power Hiranyakashipu could exercise simply by doing these severe austerities. He was a demon, so he wanted to use his powers to lord it over others. Whereas the devotee, he simply wants to serve the Lord. So in the service of the Lord, he can also exhibit unlimited potencies by the mercy of Lord Krishna. But he doesn't want to lord it over. Rather, he wants to serve the Lord. So today is also the day of Siddhas Thakur. Siddhas is also a jiva, but he is a pure devotee of the Lord. In the Panchatattva you have the Supreme Lord, His expansion, His incarnation, His internal potency, and the Jiva Shakti. So, Siddhas was Jiva, but he came as a pure devotee of the Lord. So, Krishna says that he doesn't really have anything to do. What he does is he takes care of his devotees. And the devotees of the Lord are dearmost to Lord Krishna. Now, Siddhas' character is that he was very simple-hearted, And as it is said, Atmane Manyate Jagat. As you think the whole universe thinks. So he was very honest, simple-hearted. So he thought everyone would be like that. But it's not the fact. There are all kinds of cheaters and rascals in the universe. So, some rascals, they saw a boat unloading soldiers, but they didn't know that it was the routine replacement of soldiers. So they said, just see, because of Sridhar's nocturnal kirtans in his garden, now the Nawab is sending soldiers. He's going to harass and torture all the Hindus, all because of Sridhar. So Sridhar thought, because he's a very honest person, these people must be telling the truth. Oh no, I don't want to cause trouble to anyone. So, but he was honest. But these people were just speculating. So, Sridhar, he went into his room, his private meditation room, and there he began to meditate and chant Narasimha prayers for the protection of all the devotees of the Lord. Meanwhile, Lord Chaitanya, he knew that Sridhar had all these fears and apprehensions, which were based on speculation of some envious people. So he knocked on the door. He said, the president for whom you are doing austerities, he is here. Well, Sridhar was doing austerities for the Supreme Lord because he was a pure devotee, so any danger he would take shelter of the Lord. So, when Lord Chaitanya, he knocked on the door. So Sridhar, he opened the door, and Lord Chaitanya had assumed a form of 4 arms, and he was exhibiting the form of Lord Narayan in the spiritual world. So he said, you have nothing to worry about. As long as I am here, no one can interrupt the Sankirtan movement. So, like this, Sridhar, he was protected always by the Lord. Sometimes Sridhar, he was, his son Gopal died, and actually the mother and some relatives are crying, oh, our son died. And he went inside the room. He said, don't disturb Lord Chaitanya's kirtan. if his son is dead, he cannot do anything about it. So don't make all this noise, otherwise I will also die. And then you'll cry for a son and a husband. So Mani, she got frightened. Meanwhile, Siddhas joined the kirtan. Now, after some time, Lord Chaitanya stopped the kirtan and he asked, why did you, what was that noise in your house? Why did you go inside? And Siddhas said, well, my son died. Your son died? Why didn't you tell us? It's not a big thing. Your son died? Why didn't you tell us? Oh, I didn't want to disturb your kirtan. Siddhas, you're too much. So bring out the son. So now the mother, she was crying, oh, my son died. Oh. And there was a commotion. So Lord Chaitanya said, Gopal, stand up. And the dead son, the Jiva came back in the body and he stood up. He said, why have you gone? Why have you left your mother and father? And Gopal, that time he said, every birth I have mother and father. Which mother and father do you refer to? No, Siddhas and Nalini. Oh, they are very good. So he was talking from the platform of a liberated soul. And why have you gone? Why do you ask me, Lord? On your will we calmly go. So, your will I go, I left. And I was back in the spiritual world. You brought me back. Like that. So there was some exchange. And the mother and father could realize that, excuse me, that the son Gopal was liberated and he had gone to the spiritual world. So, and Lord Chaitanya asked the mother, anything else you want to know? She said, no. She became peaceful because she realized her son had achieved perfection. So then Lord Chaitanya said, okay, lay down, goodbye. He lay down, he's gone. So then Lord Chaitanya took the body to the side of the Ganges and did the final rites. Then they all took bath in the Ganges and came back. Like this, there's so many pastimes in Siddhas Angan, in the garden of Siddhas. Because when Lord Chaitanya was chanting outside, at first there were a lot of critics and disturbance. So he was invited by Siddhas to chant in his garden. Sometimes Lord Chaitanya didn't feel ecstasy. And he asked, who is responsible? Why do not I feel any ecstasy? He looked around. Now, everybody thought, what did I do? You guys stand actually humble devotees. The non-devotee or neophyte, not me. But no, they thought, what did I do wrong? And so Silas, he went to his house and looked inside. No one was there. So then they went back and they started chanting again. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. When again Lord Chaitanya stopped the kirtan, I am not feeling ecstasy. Why? Who is responsible? So, this time, Silas went to check out. He lived in the house again. He was outside. There's a big basket outside. What is that? He looked on the basket. It was his wife's mother, his mother-in-law. He grabbed her by the neck and pushed her out. You're causing a disturbance. Normally the mother-in-law is a very respectable person, and the son-in-law doesn't treat her bad. But in this case, Silas grabbed her by the neck and shoved her out. Lord Chaitanya asked, who was that lady? I don't know. Wasn't that your mother-in-law? I don't know. Why don't you know your mother-in-law? Anyone who just serves your kirtan, I don't know. So, Silas, he was such a devotee. He had only one priority. That was the satisfaction of Lord Chaitanya. We have a great opportunity that we can see back all the pastimes, not all, but many of the pastimes of the Lord. And we can be in His extended pastimes, studying the holy name, assisting Srila Prabhupada, distributing books,